Hello and welcome back to Derail Valley Simulator. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and I'm here. As I said, I will join you as I come across the bridge. It has taken me, well, in terms of where you have seen, it's perhaps an entire week to make it across this bridge. I am not sure. I have absolutely no idea what the right gearing should be for any of this. That is the part that I'm trying to figure out, and whilst I'm doing that, trying to be very, very careful in the fact that I do not want to maybe that would do it. Hello, that was a combination I had not used in the last video. That seems like a good combination. Right, 3 and 1. There we go. That was probably the missing combination. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be continuing and finishing my journey over to the the sawmill, and seeing what we can get there and whether I can actually manage to drive this train in any reasonable fashion. I'm actually going to hold this here at the moment whilst I try to figure this out. And yes, after the intro, well, I will continue exactly where you see me now. And let's see whether I can do this without getting the train to stop, which it already has. I didn't get the train to stall. I did slip. I did have a lot of wheel spin. I had to use a sander. Let's see how much of that I need to do in this particular video. So make sure you stay tuned. And let's get started. No, that still needs to be there. Right, I kind of want to shift up here. So, how am I going to do this? Throttle off. Throttle off. 2 and 2. No, that does not seem to be... There must be a gear in the middle that I'm missing. But I do not know what that gear is. But I've now figured out the 3-1 there is A gear. I tried to do a two-tone horn there again. We're doing nearly 30. So there is that. So we'll see what happens when I get through this tunnel. And we'll see. So the other side of the tunnel, I think, is it not that farm? Is it farm? Whatever it is. I know there is something on the other side of this tunnel. At least I hope there is. 60. I'm doing half that speed. I'm doing great. That is sarcasm, I think. Should be sarcasm. Actually, technically, I could say I am actually doing reasonably well. Look, I'm getting up to 30 kilometers per hour. I thought there was something on the other side of this. Oh, there is. FRS. I just hope I do not slam into anything here. So, what do I do now? Wait, now I think I've got to bring this one up and that one down? No, that is a lower gear. Hang on, that was a lower gear. So what, is that the next gear up? Surely not. I have no idea which gears go where. We are now slowing down, we are going uphill, and yes, this has happened. Okay, it's probably a good thing I'm going slow here, although I am going to do this. just so that I can make sure. Somebody told me that as long as these are, the first two are always pointing in opposite directions, like that, you should be going through the middle, which appears to be the case. So what was the gear here? So it's this one goes up, that one goes down. That is the next gear. Or was it the opposite way around? No, this seems to be correct. Yes, this seems to be the right gear. And then what would happen if I brought just this one up? That also seems like a reasonable gear to me. Okay, we are getting somewhere. There's a lot of headache coming up though. There's a lot of headaches coming up. So try to keep to the... I have no idea what that one is going to be like. Oh, I'm getting up to... Right, hang on. I've just started figuring this out. Okay. Although that is now downhill. Yep, that is downhill. Use the engine braking. It doesn't matter if we accelerate a little. But I would like to keep this engine braking up. Nope, we are... Come on. Brake. Thank you. Okay. Always concerning. Which way does that face? That is facing the right way, so I'm okay with that. Get some train brakes on again. These train brakes do not really hold me that well. Not through all of this. The engine brake at a certain point kicks in really quite well. So there is that. Right, what am I doing next? How far do I have to go before the next? There's a little while before the next junction. So I'm just going to try and just use this engine braking. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is a derail moment right now. Come on. There we go. Can I drop these gears? There we go. That is... I'm starting to get the hang of the gearing. But the braking is... Yeah, this... Yeah, trying to get the brakes on this thing is kind of hard. That is probably the more difficult bit. Is the brakes. But that could just be simply because this is all very downhill. So I'm just fighting against the downhill. I think that is probably what is the issue here. Why did it brake so hard so suddenly? I'm not fussed. I'll be honest, it's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Keeping an eye on speeds. And again, that downhill. That concern. That is always my concern. That downhill. It's going to be interesting crawling out of this place. That is for sure. And I think I have never been here in any Derail Valley variant. So I am just going to coast this now. Hopefully this is going to be... Oh yeah, I can get to the sawmill. I think I should make it in time. given where I've come from in the time that I've done it in, so should be okay. Oh, sun's coming up. There we go. It's a good screenshot. I'm trying to use engine. Is it engine braking? I'm just trying to use the speed of the engine to manage my own speed a little. So not putting it in a gear where it would be easier for the engine to just pick up speed. Make some use of that engine braking. I know this is a fast section, but there's a switch coming up, and I need to make sure that I'm ready for it. We are going left. So using the dynamic brake, the engine braking, how is that left? No, this is not. It's difficult to point at it. There we go. That's left. We should now be okay all the way to the sawmill. Can actually ease off on the engine brake here. It's a 40-mile-per-hour corner. I am doing 30, so finally I'm getting to those sorts of speeds. We are accelerating a little. That is also sharp downhill. So let's get those brakes back on. So that is an uphill. This is all still downhill. Maybe not a good idea to be using all this engine braking. Still all downhill. I definitely chose the wrong... I chose the wrong journey to take for my first attempt at this. Definitely chose the wrong journey. Well, we are almost at the sawmill, so that is a good thing. I suppose the cab light would look okay now. Yeah, now I can see outside, it kind of looks okay. What does this gear do? My throttle's not on, so why have you ground through that? Oh, we have an uphill. We have an uphill. This is good. Now, why have I not changed gear here? Because we have the uphill, so I'm going to need the power. And we're going into a 40, so that is fine by me. Oh, is this the wrong gear set? Is this supposed to be the opposite way around? Maybe... No, this seems okay. I think it should be the opposite way around. Okay. Yep, should be that way around now. Maybe not previously, but certainly now it should be that way. So this particular locomotive does not seem that powerful, which is a bit of a shame, really. Can I slow down? Can I drop the gear one more? Yes. Oh, really? It's now up to 50. Well, we are flat now, so that is a good sign. No, it's not that one, it's that one. So if we are flat, we should be able to get this locomotive accelerating again. So we're going to do that, then we do that. Come on. Then we go into a 40. Oh, but we are approaching exactly where we need to be. And we have a sharp steep uphill again, so I'm just going to do that. Now that was my own fault. Why have you... Oh, no. Whoops. Over rev. The manual is just so much more engaging. Now, station map very quickly for the sawmill. Sawmill, here it is. So, we come in from the southeast. We want to go towards B, do we not? B3I, so we are taking a... Right, we are taking a right. And then when we come in from the southeast, it's going to be straight, right, left. Okay, excellent. Are you going to accelerate any more than this or not? Really? Come on. Surely this thing is not too... Well, whilst you're doing that... Go this way, come on. Straight. Right. Oops. Left. E3I. Excellent. Where are you? That's a bit too close. Maybe just about here. Yeah, I think this is where it will look quite good. I mean, it does look like a... Well, I guess for the... No! I've been using this entire time. It does kind of look like a shunter. I know these are used for shunting duties, so... Oh, now we're accelerating again. There we go. I think the other issue is that, for some reason, the... Oops. The other issue is that, for some reason, my gear controls are really strange. So you've got the two square brackets for the two gears. So for A and B, so A is the open square brackets or curly braces, and B to go up is the closed square brackets, curly braces. To go down a gear in A is the #/ key. This is on a UK QWERTY keyboard. And then... I should probably get on the brakes a little here. And then to go down with gearbox B is the / or pipe key, which is next to the Z. And I have no idea why that is a thing. So, yes. No, not that. That. There we go. That. Always close the windows. Oh. Less noisy. Fuel cut off. Easy enough to do that. I'll pop that on. I will decouple. I could probably do some shunting jobs with this. In fact, let me leave that coupled just in case there's a shunting job for this. Now, where do I drop this off? Hello? I'm looking for the station. Excuse me, could anybody... There it is. I was going to say, could anybody guide me in the direction of the station, please? Much obliged. There we go. Is that done? Let's find out. It's done. 41 minutes. Okay, so I did it with 20 minutes to spare. Let's find out what that report says, though. Did I mess anything up? No, apparently not. However, I do have a bit of a fee to pay for this train. That was, yeah, that's a... I would not say it's difficult, but it is different. Very different. Oh, I should probably... No, will you stop that, please? Do that. There we go. Excellent. So actually those, it does have markers on. Just going to pop back into the station office. We have a few minutes. Let's have a look at what is available here. Now, I do not have that. Although I should probably start looking at taking that. Deliver boards to goods factory and town. That's not that. I think I know where that is. That's up here, right? There it is. So maybe not... okay, at this point, I think my only options are shunting. Oops. And shunting. So we have two shunting jobs, 2 drop-offs. A freight hall and logistics hall. Now, let me just check what the logistics hall license does again. Okay, it does not adjust the insurance copay. So maybe I should do this. Maybe. Just going to check what some of the other ones do. So we've got this one as well. That does increase the insurance copay quite a bit. At that point, you would not be... oh, you need long 2 before you do that, though. Okay, then. Let's have a look at long 1. That does reduce the insurance, or increase the insurance copay from $100 to nearly $2,000. Okay. So I think what I should do is grab some logistics halls. Where's Forest South from here? Hang on. Forest South is what we went through. So that's that one there. So Forest Central, Forest South. Where's Forest North? Food factory. Machine factory? Military base, I know that's one. Never been here nor here. I've been to the coal mine, I think. So I've been there. I've no idea what that one is. Oil well north. Not been to the oil well. Been there. I think I've been to the machine factory once. Been to the city in an old playthrough before a simulator. And now these are my first times here down in this area. Okay, so I could get oh, okay, never mind. They're both long. Bother. Because I'm fairly sure what I just took was 285 tons. Now imagine carrying around these. This is not a problem at 90 tons. But I need the logistics hall. It does not pay that well. That is one thing. These are probably technically faster and pay better. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to consider this. I'm going to consider it and see what I can do. But one thing I do not want to do is get rid of this locomotive this quickly. First time out in it, I've started getting used to it. I've just got to figure out what gears go where. In terms of using the gearing, it's fine apart from some dodgy keyboard controls. But yes, I just need to figure out what gears go in what order. And as soon as I've figured that out, I should be okay. Look, it looks like the locomotive is actually smoking. Probably not a good thing. In fact, if I do that, it looks like it is very much smoking. Yep, that I've definitely overheated this this locomotive, it seems. So anyway, that is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Derail Valley. I was going to just completely change accent there. Subscribe for more Derail Valley Simulator. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Derail Valley Simulator, where maybe I'll do a bit of shunting with this. I mean, technically this is used for shunting, so maybe that is what I really should be doing instead of hauling 285 tons. Mind you, this thing struggled. I'm pretty sure that would have struggled way more than that did. So perhaps it was a good thing that I took this from the forest to this sawmill and not that. So yes, join me for more Class 03 shenanigans next time out in this title.